Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 to make the best game ever. Good, last session we did look into the horde update. And I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't make it a complicated new implementation. Maybe we should keep it simple to close to what the original did, so that we only have one module instead of 3 for performance reasons mainly. Now it does give less flexibility for configuration, but maybe that's not really a problem right now for the original game at least, right? So maybe what we should do is maybe we just add, so this one should be unchanged, the behavior of this guy. Maybe we add a new one where we say horde horde action horde action horde action horde fixed. Horde fixed. I don't have a better name. Maybe horde 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 fixed. Horde fixed. This applies hordes correctly, but nationalism and fanaticism nationalism so this is a classic one, right? So now nationalism, yeah. Nationalism. We can actually simplify this more. We can say Bull nationalism, fanaticism. Let me say if allow this, then we do these things. Else we initialize them with false. False. We can do that. So basically, Classic. This applies. Classic action applies the horde bonus correctly, but nationalism and fanaticism are not removed after unhoarding. Bonuses unhorsing after not removed after leaving horde. The basic horde bonus correctly. Horde. How do we call this? Corrected horde. Horde fixed. Horde. Maybe proper horde. Proper horde's not too bad, isn't it? Proper horde. Yeah. Yeah, and then so we don't do these guys. And then we say corrected action applies the horde, nationalism and fanaticism bonuses correctly. Place a horde, national fanaticism bonuses correctly. So I could do that. In horde action. Then what we do is we remove this guy again. Upgrade required. We remove this. We remove this and this. Okay. Classic. we do here another correct, classic and correct. Okay. Then we don't do this. And we don't do this. And we say case. Then here we say classic. Classic case horde action proper horde. Here we call horde and horde action horde nationalism fanaticism. Horde fixed. I don't know how to do it. What to name it? The problem is the name will then end up in the ini file, right? Horde fixed. It's probably fine. They're fixed. Classic fixed. Fixed. Okay, and then here we do horde fixed. Then we don't need this. Okay, so basically we just forward it to different functions. Fair enough. Hard coding. think we can optimize this more. We can put player up here. And say if player and allow nationalism. Okay, evaluate morale bonus fixed. Okay, now here we implement our fixed version. Okay, it will be similar to this. Horde. In horde. Okay, so the begin will be the same, right? Good. First, we can remove all the comments here. And maybe we can fix those indents here, because that is a bit unholy. Okay, so essentially we want to say only if we are in horde, then we want to apply these boni. So we say here, why is fanaticism a child of nationalism? I think that it doesn't need to be a child. Yeah. We can probably put it here. This one we can remove. So if we are in horde, then we apply the horde bonus. If we on top we have nationalism, then we apply nationalism. If we have fanaticism on top, then we apply that as well. Otherwise, if we are not in horde, then we remove all three. All right. Otherwise, allow demoralize. What does that do? It sets this guy. It clears a horde. It sets a terrain decal. And then we can also move the other. We cannot have nationalism bonus. Cannot have. Okay, so we can do that. So it looks like the implementation here will be the same to this, essentially. The only thing that is different is this, right? Otherwise, the other stuff will be the same. So I think we can actually... we can... How about we do bool classic bool classic. Classic implementation. Bonus. Maybe we call it impl. Then here we say bool classic implementation. Then here we say if classic implementation, then we do this classic shit. This here. Okay. So that's a classic, else we do the fixed version, which is this guy. Right. Else that. Then we don't need functions, two functions. And then here we can take this, put this down here. Classic, say super hackers at info, classic implementation is bad because nationalism and fanaticism are not removed, not disabled. Bonuses are not disabled when leaving it's not great. The horde. Super hackers at bug fix. The fixed implementation. nationalism and fanaticism are now tied to the horde status. Fanaticism no longer is a child, no longer is dependent on nationalism. Is no longer dependent on nationalism. I think this is how we can implement it. It's simple. Yeah, nationalism, fanaticism. In horde. Okay, that means we can remove this guy. Then we remove this, and here we say impl. Then here we say classic, true, false. Okay, then we delete all the other ones and this stuff. And here we need to change this. There we go. So if player find upgrades, yeah. Okay, I think we can do that. Yeah. Then I would say here we add a super hackers add to do. If we want more control over the horde setup, then we need to implement separate actions for need to implement separate actions for separate weapon bonuses. For example, we could have upgrade required equals we could have let's draft this. So behavior, horde update, module tag, and then upgrade required equals upgrade nationalism, and then action action equals nationalism, or action nationalism. Or call it weapon apply weapon bonus. Apply weapon bonus. Apply weapon bonus nationalism. And dot. Example, any setup. Bug fix. Okay. Yeah, I think that's easiest way. Why is this here? Define horde action names. What the hell is that bullshit? Why is this so weird? What? Why do they do that? I think I've also seen this in other places. It's not the only one. Oh boy. Why do they do that? I think yeah. Because you cannot define it in here, right? But they wanted to have it close to the enum. I also see there's a mistake here. Uh-oh. That's a mistake here. Let me put a marker here. By the way, it says null here. Is that supposed to be correct? Null. I think it needs to be null. So the end terminator. Okay, let me revert some of the changes here. Note that this that adding more behavior modules will be a performance concern. Say, but adding more behavior models will be a performance concern. So, separate action for separate weapon bonuses. I need to implement. Let's say we need to implement filters for separate weapon bonuses and required upgrades. Good. I think this is what we can do. Okay. That means we don't need changes to these guys. This one we can reset. Okay, what do we do here? Evaluate morale bonus. What action? Maybe the switch should be here instead. Yeah. It depends. It depends on this one. No. The switch needs to be in here, in the AI update. It can't be here. Okay. Good. So this one we can also reset. And this one as well. And this one as well. I may be a true member. Thanks is misspelled. Thanks. In horde. Yeah. Okay, I think that this implementation would be correct. Yeah. Let me blacken my display real quick. There we go. If tabs are the problem, could a Python script changing all tabs to 2 or 4 spaces? I tried that, but that did not help much. At least not with Uncrustify doing its thing afterwards. Hard fixed. Get hard action type. Classic implementation. Okay, I'm happy with the implementation. Let's see if it compiles. Yeah, and to test it, we can. We can just flip the condition, right? Don't need to tinker with the ini files, just flip condition. Okay, I also hope it doesn't cause mismatches, but I don't see why. Should be okay. Oh, there's compiler errors. Aha. We need to forward declare this. In oof. Okay. Error. Still have an error here. Okay, fair enough. Was in horde. In horde. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, let's run it. So basically now it should apply. It should apply the classic implementation, right? So we can easily test that with the infantry general. Skirmish, China, infantry. Then we build a barracks. And we build some tank hunters. One. Oh, in horde false. It's kind of weird that we call this function nationalism. Oh, right. It applies it straight away. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay, so immediately when we are built, we get the bonus. Yeah. Okay, let's build a 5 guys. Okay, so these guys have definitely the horde bonus. Let's put a breakpoint here. So if we... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, it's updated every frame. No way. Holy shit. That's insane. Wow. That's insane. Oh well. Well then let's put a breakpoint here on clear. Yeah, so if we move the guy away, then here we get the call to clear, okay. But we don't get a... Yeah, clear here, okay. Okay, and now if we move him back, then we get this guy again. And sets this again. Okay, so it's... I'm baffled that it's called every frame. Wow. Wow. That's tough. Okay, then what we can do now... By the way, what happens to the decal when we get fanaticism? Will it change? I think so. I think there's another symbol for it. Let's take a look at it. There. Yeah, see? It's another symbol. Okay, so now they have... So they still have fanaticism and nationalism applied, but not the horde bonus, essentially. Right? Yeah. Regarding the logos, the ground decals, I wonder... Terrain decal, horde with nationalism. Horde with nationalism. Horde with fanaticism. It's too bad that there is no just nationalism and fanaticism without a horde, because that's what essentially would have to be applied to these guys, right? To keep it to reflect the actual behavior, right? But that doesn't exist. Yeah. Okay, let's test the inverse of it. So we say not classic implementation here. Yeah. By the way, let me revert the changes to this file. Yeah. By the way, fanaticism. In horde. Yeah. and allow nationalism. Demoralized. By the way, it looks like to me that these guys can be moved in here, right? Not that it matters really much, but yeah. Then here we can say nationalism. Ah, but we have this here. I think we can remove that. So, nationalism. Okay, and then here we can say if not demoralized. Looks like player can also be moved down here. Okay, so now the behavior should be corrected. Yeah. So we can take here. Let's put a breakpoint in here. Build a guy. In horde is false, so it clears all the statuses. Now we wait for the horde. There we are, in horde. And we do have the nationalism, yes, but we don't have the fanaticism. It's crazy that the flag is applied every frame. I mean, it's not expensive to do this, apply the flag, but still, it's weird. Okay, cool. Then let's revert this to what it was. Okay, I'm happy with the implementation. It's simple enough for what we currently need. It shouldn't cause mismatches. It's an opt-in fix essentially for any. Okay. Good. Then let's open a branch. Fix horde bonus. Bug fix. Module. Update module. Module. Bug fix module. Fix horde. Fix nationalism and fanaticism bonuses. Fix fix horde conditions. Fix horde condition of nationalism, fanaticism, weapon bonuses. Fix missing horde condition. This fix is opt-in by setting action equals horde fixed in horde updates modules. Behavior modules. Okay, well, I hope it doesn't cause mismatch. Otherwise, I don't see anything wrong with it, the way we have it implemented. Good. Then this change, this one closes that. Labels, bug, minor. Is it minor? Major, 0 hour. Fixes. Relates to 173. This change fixes the missing horde condition of nationalism weapon bonuses. The fix is opt-in by setting action equal horde fixed in horde update behavior modules. 0 hour generals, China. By default, the game continues to use the bugged behavior. Well, actually, hold on. Horde update. Let me see. If all horde updates use explicitly horde here, then we could change it, the default, to horde fixed. Okay. Then I would say let's do horde action default. Horde action default equals horde fixed. Uses the fixed horde action by default. This is retail compatible because all modules explicitly set action equal horde. Then here we use default. Here we can also use default. Let's add bug fix. Adds a new type. Okay. I think that will work. Let's see. Missing horde condition of national and weapon bonuses. By default, the game uses the new fixed behavior, but the retail game will still use the old bugged behavior, because all modules explicitly set action equal horde. No retail. Then let me add a comment here. I have re-implemented the fix for this. In that because this change breaks retail compatibility. it should not do that by default. I will close it straight away. I need to specify to do replicates in generals. Good. I hope I hope the tests pass. Yeah, we will see. Good. Good. We reached page 3. Add help text support for scripts. Okay, that's Adriana's big world builder branch where he just keeps adding fixes and new features. Omniblades, Clang format workflow, yeah. Adjust field of view based on aspect ratio. Aha. That one needs re-implementation. Yeah. This fourth change on its own certainly is not the way to go here. Yeah. Okay, how about we merge currently approved changes? I think we have a few. Review approved. This one. Okay, this one needs to be merged first. Initialize global language after global data. Initialize global language. Yeah, fix GUI edits. fix crash on app start by initializing global language after global data. Fix crash on GUI edits. Launch. Fix crash on GUI edit launch by initializing global language after global data. Global language after global data. Global language, global data. That is done. Then let's merge this one next. Okay, do we have a fail? Hopefully not. I'm anxious. Yeah. Okay. I think we will need to rework and close many the old PRs. Okay, this one has succeeded. I am happy to see that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Then next we can merge this guy. It's in core. In FPS. Prevent the system from sleeping or display from turning off. This one needs to be replicated. Let's do that, and then I think we can call it a day. Input display busy state. Input display. Okay. So first we need to get latest, pull rebase. Rebase. Then we will replicate. There are conflicts. Set game mode. Okay, no idea why it could not replicate that. That's, as always, strange. Okay, replicate in generals. Let's see if that is matching up. We can't see that. Okay, let's see if files look good. Display. Game logic. Okay. Okay, I think that should be fine. Replicate it in generals with conflicts. Good, then I will merge this. And then I think that will be it. Yeah, not so much progress, but something. Okay. Now there was still one more thing that we wanted to look at. Hold on. Here. This one. This one doesn't look right. Max health change type names. Huh. Interesting. Change type. Let me see that. Open folder. General game patch. Change type. Okay. Okay. So it's this is used. Fully heal. fully heal, null. Is that used, that option, fully heal? It's not used. Huh, that's interesting. How about we make a... we review all these names and see if we can find any other broken thingies. Let's see. Critical. Here we have 9. 9, yeah. 5. Audio control names. 5. Here we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha. That also looks wrong, right? Distribution names. Well, for starters, we add the null here. Yeah. Audio priority names. What is this? Null. Debug stack. What? Okay. And the mode names. We have 6 modes. And a mode. 6. Brutal timing hack. Brutal. Oof. Oof. Okay. Superpower. Disabled names. Disabled names. Veteran's name: regular, veteran, elite, heroic. Yeah. Relationship names. Hold on. Null, yeah. Enemies, neutral, allies. Time of day names. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it would be better if we move this here. We made morning the first, like this. Like this. None, morning, afternoon, evening, night. Weather names: normal, snowy. Normal, snowy, null. Geometry names: sphere, cylinder, box. Sphere, cylinder, box. Available, disabled, hidden. Invalid. Not a radar, structure, unit, local unit only. Terrain names. Oof. Non-desert, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Swiss, 1, 2, 3, snow, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's probably fine. Waypoint, road, for review, test, audio, system, debris, misnatural, man-made, shrubbery, vehicle, infantry, structure, none. ES first. I would like to move this down here. First is none. There we go. Invalid, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes, ignore, no, only by AI. Player objects. None, once backwards, loop backwards, ping pong backwards. Oh boy. Allow shrubbery. Need target, need upgrade, need check like, blah, blah. No. Oh boy. GUI command names. Oof. So let's hope it's all in sync. I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah, it's probably good. Yeah. Keep this last. Non-built. Keep the second to last blank. What does that mean? Blank. Column. Keep the second to last blank. Probably is okay. Oof. First. Eva first. I should keep that. First. There's something to say about having this actually in the front. But I think it was better to just say Eva first is 0. I think that makes more sense. Oof. Oof. How much? Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. Window status names. Oof. 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 5, 10, 15, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5. One is missing here. Let's count again. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. One looks like one is missing here. I see also another mistake here. In a status, style name, status names. Status names. Let's do it again. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, there's one is missing. Let's see which one that is. Active, toggle, draggable, enabled, hidden, above, below, image, tab, stop, no input, no focus, destroyed, border, smooth text, one line, no flush, see through, right click, wrap centered, check like, hotkey text, use overlaid states, not ready, flashing, always color, on mouse down, and shortcut button. Oh god, this is a total hack for shortcut buttons to handle rendering text top left corner. Maybe it was not meant to be a proper, it's just a hack then. Then maybe we say here, shortcut button. Yeah. Okay. Save all. Regarding this guy. Oh boy. Time of day. I think it would be better if we say here invalid +1. And here somehow it cannot find it. And here I would say we have set it to 0. 0. Good. How about we continue this effort next session? Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Actually, we can also merge this guy now. Okay. Delete. 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 I noticed some names arrays are malformed. I will make a pass over them. Okay, good. Then, yeah, I will take a break here. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.